Hey, how's it going, guys? It's me, your Death01 here, back with another video. This time I'm bringing you guys something that you guys may not know about in Minecraft. This works for whatever, PC, console, whatever. I'm playing on Xbox, as you can see by A and Y. But this is really just a simple strategy that you can use to ensure that you save a lot of time on your survival world when it comes to achievement hunting or finding certain things. So what I mean by that is if you want to get certain achievements like the Woodland Mansion, getting the Totem of Undying, or you want to find the end and you want to speed up the process, or you need to get the cartographer at a village, you want to find a village, some sort of structure that you need to find. So basically what you do, and you can see I have two worlds here already. I have one that says achievements 0819, sorry. That's when I created the world. And then I have one that says Creative Achievements 0819. So these are both the same world, but the difference is this first world, Achievements 0819, is the original world that I created in survival mode. And then what I did is I made a copy of it so that I can go into creative. So I have the two distinction, because once you turn a world into creative, you can no longer earn achievements. But if it's built strictly on survival and you never change the game mode, you can get achievements on it. That's the point. So basically what you want to do is you want to create a survival world. Doesn't matter, just random seed, whatever seed you want to put in, doesn't matter. And then you want to come into the world selection here, and beside that world that you want to do this for, just click the pencil icon. This will open up the editing for the game settings and everything. So just scroll to the right side and scroll all the way to the bottom. And once you reach the bottom, you can see delete world and copy world. So you want to copy the world. So once you've copied the world, you'll have it here. Then you can load that world up, which is this one right here. And you can change it from survival into creative. Now, yes, of course, it's going to disable achievements, but on this copied world. So basically what you're going to do, or what you're going to use this for, really, is for finding things in this world, which is the same as your survival world, so that you can save yourself the time and resources from having to do it on your actual survival world. So you can see in my inventory, I have a full stack of Eye of Enders, and I have all these emeralds and papers and stuff. I'm actually at the village right now where my cartographer is for my actual survival world, and I was doing trades to try to get the treasure map from him. You can see I tried to block him in there with the glass panes. But this is where he is, so I can try to get the treasure map, so I can just come here. I know what trades he needs to get the treasure map, and that way I can go and get the achievements for the Woodland Mansion or the underwater fortress or whatever, right? And so because I can turn this one into creative, you just go into the settings and you go over and you change the default game mode to creative. And now you can fly around, you can move around the map freely. So this is what you would do to find the coordinates of places that you need, such as like the fortress. So you can go to the end. So you spawn yourself some enders, Eye of Enders, and you can just sit here and keep throwing them and keep throwing them, and it will eventually lead you to where the fortress is. I've already found it in this world, which I actually still have to go into my survival world and give myself the location for it. I have it written down. And that is basically what you do. You can use it to find anything in this world because it is a complete copy. It's a duplicate. Just this one is creative, so you can do whatever you want, whatever you need to find the things that you need to. So it's very useful if you're an achievement hunter like I am and you make worlds to get the latest achievements, stuff like that. It just makes it so much easier. And if you want to see at the end of the video here too, I'm just going to make a new world so you can see that I'm not just messing around, right? And yes, of course, because you're doing all of the creative hunting on the creative world, you're leaving your actual world untouched. All you need to do is just copy the coordinates and whatever materials that you may need, and then you can go straight to it in your survival world. Trust me, it saves you so much time. So much time. It's very effective. So again, just make sure that you start the world in survival. The difficulty does not matter. The world type, any of the settings don't matter, as long as the world that you create that you want to get the achievements on still is a survival world when you create it. Now I'm just creating the world. We're just going to let it generate and load. So now that it's loaded, you can see I can just pop the map. It's a brand new fresh world. Nothing's uncovered. So now I'm going to pause, save and quit. And we are going to go over this new world that I just created. And we are going to copy it, like you can see here that I'm doing right now. Go over, scroll all the way to the bottom. Copy this world. Just copying the world. Now we have a copy. So this copy of the world, I'm going to load into it. Oh, that was weird with the map. Now that I'm loaded into it, I'm going to go into the settings. Going to change it to creative mode. Yes, you can see it will give you this prompt to make sure that you know that you're turning it on so you can't get achievements anymore. So we'll do that. Now we'll open up the menu, and let's say we want to find the fortress. Oops, wrong button. We're going to scroll over to Eye of Ender, because that's what you need to find the fortress. It's an Ender Pearl plus a Blaze Powder. And Blaze Powder you get from Blaze Rods. 1 rods gives you 2 powder, and that's what you kill from Blazes in the Nether. So you need to get a Nether portal to do that, which is 8 or 10. It's 10 obsidian and a flint and steel. So now that we have this done, we can start throwing some Eye of Enders. It'll take us towards the direction on where the... What? It can't be right here. No. Okay, yeah. So now that we're flying, we can go ahead and make our way to wherever the fortress is. Now, it might take you some time, of course, but the Eye of Ender will always take you on the right path. You can see we still got to fly. And so, yeah, you basically just fly and hold your left trigger down so you can keep throwing them and throwing them. And you want to just follow the path. Make sure you look behind you every so often just to make sure that you are still on path and that the Eye of Enders haven't stopped. Because, once you pass it, then the Eye of Enders will actually start going backwards, right? They'll start locating towards where it actually is. Now, because this is an infinite world, the fortresses and stuff like that are actually a lot more spread out. There's a lot more villages and everything, but the real fortresses can be far. Same with the Woodland Mansions. You can see there's a village. Or no, that's a witch's hut. Sorry, there's a witch's hut down to the right there. Not entirely sure where this... Oh, there is a village right here. Okay. You can see it's loading. So the fortress is still on the way over here. And on my actual achievement world, the fortress is right... It's built right under a village. So it would have been actually pretty weird coincidence. Oh, if it is here. Yep. So the fortress is actually under this village right here. You can see this is where the Eye of Enders are stopping, so basically directly down from right here. And one thing that you want to make sure that you do in this game is you want to turn coordinates on. So in the settings here, in the game settings, you want to show coordinates. That way you can write them down. So you can see the coordinates is negative 1231. The y doesn't matter. I guess it kind of does when you dig down, but as long as you come straight to this spot, and then negative 365. So what I would do is I would just start digging down because you're in creative. Dig down until you fall. Dig down until you break into the thing. You can hear the... Yep, there we go. Right into the fortress here. So if you want the actual coordinate of the end portal here, you can just go straight from the center and just go straight up. Just dig right back up to the top. And this is going to be the actual coordinate, which is... Oh, it just happens to be right beside a pumpkin. So the true coordinates of the center of the portal for the fortress here to go to the end is negative 1238 and negative 369, and the y is probably like 30. Yeah. And there's gravel. So now what you would do is you would save those coordinates. So we're going to save and quit. This is the creative world, keep in mind. Now we are going to go into the survival world of this version, the one that we just created. You can see my world survival. We just created it. So now we're going to gather some supplies and go straight to that portal. Now, we obviously cannot actually go into the end yet. We need, 3, 6, 12. Anywhere from 12 or less Eye of Enders to place in the end portal to actually be able to go into the end, because you have to fill each slot on the other side in order for the portal to complete. But just to show you guys, we are now going to gather some supplies and make our way to those coordinates. So again, make sure you go into your settings so you can turn your coordinates on, because if you don't have them on and you write down the coordinates, it's going to be pointless because you're not going to be able to know where they are, because you obviously can't count. I mean, you start 0 and 0, but, gathering which way is the correct way, you have to look at the map for that. And if you don't have a map, then you don't know. Okay, enough talking. Now we're going to go gather some supplies and make our way to that fortress. That was random. So we're pretty much in line now. Just need to finish running a little bit past the village. I think it was on the other side of the village anyways. Right beside a pumpkin. Easiest easiest landmark to know. It's right beside a pumpkin. You know what? This village is actually really full. They have a golem. They have horses you can take. There's cats nearby. There's a bunch of carrots there if you need. So it was, what was it? 12, 30, and 365. It was like 12, what was it? 1238 and 365? Right here, basically? Is that right? I need to check the number again. 1231 and 365. Oh, well, this is the spot where it should be. Negative 1231 and negative 365 at 70. So if we just dig straight down, which I would never advise digging straight down, but in this case, I'm just trying to show you guys. Ooh, there's some iron ore right there. And some coal, but I just want to block on top of me so nothing drops on me, kills me. And it was about 33, 32 is probably where it will end up. You'll be able to tell that there's the blocks in the way. Yep, you can see the fortress is right here. You can hear the sounds. You can see the block, the stones are right here. So I'm just going to dig down one more. I just want it to be on the side so it land in the water. Don't die. And you can see the fortress is right here. This is where the end portal is. So this method is very useful for getting into here. And make sure you don't die by these silverfish. They're very annoying. You break a block and they keep spawning. So make sure you don't hit blocks, because now there's a billion of them and I'm probably going to die. But anyways, you guys get the point. You guys get the point. Block this off. No, I just keep making it bigger for him. I'm going to die. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for... Oh, God. Look at this. This is overkill. Jesus. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And you can use this for any benefits that you need. You can even use it for finding, like, diamonds and stuff like that. Emeralds, like, resources. You can just go into creative to do this, too. So... if you like this video, oh man, I just ruined my outro already. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you did enjoy. Please check out my friends' channels. Their links will always be in the description below. Keep it real, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.